Okay, hello. I am back with a laggy software. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Um, yeah, another late stream. I tried to stream earlier, but it just didn't work out. So I'm going to start with my usual warm up of a puzzle streak of 30. So let's get that done and over with. Okay. So mate 1, mate 2. Oh, sorry, mate 1. We win the rook. Should be good enough. Mate 1. Mate 3. Or, yeah, mate 3. Win the queen. Win the bishop. If knight d4, I just take first. Should be good. Mate 3. Win the queen. Should be good enough. Mate 2. Win the queen. Should be good enough. Okay, now a bit of a tough one. Yeah, this one's a tough one. So I don't think I can go knight e7 because there's just rook e7. Yeah, knight e7, there's rook e7. Sorry, mind is going blank here. Knight e7, rook e7. And that seems to be the end of that. This doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, yeah, maybe it is just knight f6. Yeah, it's knight f6. And I think we take with the bishop. Otherwise, he just goes king h8. Okay, that took me too long, but my brain just stopped working. It wasn't that hard. I just... Okay, so here I take on b4. Okay, I get skeptical when it's so easy sometimes. Do I take and then take on a6? That doesn't seem right. Wow. What the hell could this be? This is rated 1400. Because that end game just can't be good for me if I trade everything. Yeah, the best I see is trading and then, taking on a6. And I am not, that does not seem good enough. Yeah, I don't know what else it would be though. This is probably a very underrated puzzle. I'm going to look at the engine on after, but that's what I'm going to go with. Just take on G7 and then take on A6. Ugh. I don't like it though. So let's see if that's right. Wow, terrible puzzle, because that's way harder than this is not, to me this is not simple. It's only plus 2.5, but I don't know if it's that simple. Let's just say he runs the pawn. Well, I guess I'm attacking another one. So let's say he runs this pawn. Is it just because I'm hitting 2 pawns? Maybe that is, but that's still kind of tough. I guess because I'm hitting 2 pawns, but it still looks. This still looks difficult. Yeah, see if I just keep pushing. Well, I guess we're still just winning here, but is it really that easy? Not really, because then our only winning move here would be Queen F5 check. So I don't like this puzzle because it should be higher than 1400. So that gets a downvote from me. Moving on. I'm thinking about taking on. Oh no, yeah. Could I take on E6? Yeah, probably here because if he takes its mate, and he might just have to give up the queen here. Otherwise, I'm losing my bishop. So, yeah, don't really like that one either because it's forced in a bad way. So this check looks good. It's just a mate in 2. Oh wait, sorry, it's not. Okay. But I could, if he takes on G7, then I have Rook H7, and then check, and I've gained a bishop out of that deal. I think I'm just going to go for that. Maybe a little too quick, but it looks good. Okay. Queen looks like it's trapped. He has bishop H6, but then I just take the bishop and I'm up a minor piece. Okay. And here we have so he has to play Rook F2. Probably I should just take his queen instead, because Rook F2, I don't know how I'm continuing there. So probably then I do just go Rook 3 E7. As boring as that is. And which way do we do it? So if I go this way, I do win his C rook. Oh, maybe not, because he could go to E1. But then no, I am winning a rook eventually. No, because then he just repeats, right? He just repeats. Yeah, okay, so maybe I go this way. And that would win me the C rook. Although my other rook is hanging. So hang on. Check. Okay, let me think here. Why am I so confused? Okay, yeah, so rook f5. Rook f5 if he goes to e3. Stay down, microphone. If he goes to e3, then I have check here. If he goes up the board, then I have check here and I'm winning his rook. Oh, maybe I'm not even, because he just takes here. Brain, come on, brain. Figure it out. I cannot figure it out. So if I go rook h2, he has 3 squares that he can go to. No, he can't go to e1 because that's mate. So he would have 2 squares to go to. I don't know why I can't figure this out. Sorry for anybody that's watching. Well, I'm not so sure that he can go to f3 because this check could be a problem for him. Because my rook is now protected. And if he goes to e3, yeah, then I can go check here again, and that wins me this rook. So that seems to be out. Yeah, so that squares out. And if he goes to e3, I think it's the same thing. Then I just go rook h3 and I'm winning. Actually, that's mate. So he can't, okay, so rook h2, he can't go up. His only other square would be, yeah, no, so that's it. But that's hard. Yeah, that should be it. Check. And then check here. That's harder than 1500 rated puzzle. And in fact, I forgot to look at one square here. I forgot to look at this. King g3. Oh, no, because he can't do that because his rook is hanging. Yeah, so check and yeah, I don't know. Is that I think that is underrated, but maybe that's just me not being able to figure it out quickly. But I don't know. Because that's 1500 lead chess. That seems underrated. Anyways, continuing on here. Okay, here we go. Like there for a little bit. Well, this check looks to be like the solution. Common tactical motif. Back on track here. So don't we just have a mate in 2? Pretty bizarre. Pretty bizarre. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's rated like this because a lot of people take here immediately without thinking. His rook is hanging. I don't see a problem with taking it. Oh, yeah, there might be, is there a, no, I think we're surviving. I think we're surviving. So he gives us a check, probably by pushing would be the more dangerous way to do it. And then I have one legal move. He takes here, big whoop. Shouldn't bother us. Rook h1. And then he gives us a check here, and I can hide. Ooh, but yeah, then he can follow up with this check, but I still feel like we're okay there, though. The thing is, no other move even makes sense to consider. Unless, like, we take on a6 first just to give us some more room to play with. But then this actually looks pretty dangerous. I don't know. I should be able to survive here. Check f4. Yeah, king g2, queen h4. Maybe even just queen e1 there. Queen e1, bishop h3, king g1. King g1, queen g. Ooh, he actually would have a mate there. It is dangerous, but I feel we should be able to survive. King h3, f4. Yeah, king g2, queen h4. Let me do it without the arrows. King h3, f4, queen h4 check, king g2. And that's my one move to try to survive. Yeah, I think just like rook h1. Rook h1, and then if bishop... Yeah, rook h1 should be good there after. Yeah. So just come back here. Yeah, and then I think rook h1. Oh no, I forgot about king g3, queen g3. So queen g3, king f1. But yeah, after bishop h3, I can just sack, I think, rook h3. And then after takes, check, I just run. Yeah, it should be good. Should be good. Okay, yeah, that one was tricky. Find the best move for black. So this is a mate one threat, which honestly might be the solution because he doesn't have any good responses. Because if he takes here, we're winning the queen. And if he gives us a check, I just take, and I just don't think he would have a great... I don't think he can perpet us there with our knight nearby. I think this is actually just going to be the move. Now he could try rook. Yeah, he could try like rook f4. Hello, Aristotle. I'm doing puzzles right now, so that's fine. And I'm not sure what you mean by oh, you mean the puzzle streak score? I'm on 23 right now. There you go. You should see it now. Yeah, so if he goes rook f3, yeah, I think I just take the rook, and I'm not too scared of his responses there. So I think it's going to be bishop g2. Nice and patient. But that's a little tricky for 1600. But I just don't see the problem. Yeah, and then I think I just take the rook. Okay. Moving on. So equal material. We have a disc. Okay, is this a thing? Nobody he takes. Oh, it's got to be knight b6. And then I'm attacking both bishops. That has to be the solution. I didn't see that. I didn't see bishop d3, but we should be fine after taking. The check doesn't really do anything. He can chase us around and give us another check, but we should be fine there. Okay. Yeah, some tricky ones in this bunch. I think I just take, and then bishop e5 should be winning the knight. Oh, not exactly, not exactly. But yeah, takes bishop e5, king f3. But then, yeah, I just attack it again. Yeah. Then rook e8. Okay. This is a mate in 2. A simple one. And, well, we have to look at this, right? So check. I mean, that has to be the first move. And then I think we just take again. I'm not even going to calculate that one. It just has to be queen g3. Has to be. And then now I'll calculate a little bit. I think just rook f2. And then I'm going to win the queen. Well, he does have rook g4 there. Yeah, he does have rook g4. But then I just take here. Yeah, it's got to be rook f2. Okay. 22. Oh, I'm a little slow on this run. A little slower than my usual. But there were some tricky ones in this batch. Okay, so I don't think I can do anything with his king or against his king. Ooh, yeah, this one looks tricky. Well, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Check, and then I'm threatening mate, and I can survive. So it's a question of survivability for me. So takes, and and I do survive. The best he can do is knight g5 check. And then I take, and he seems to be out of resources there. His best would be sacrificing the queen on e4. So I'm going to go with that. Yeah, and then we just take. And actually, I screwed up here in the sense that I didn't see queen h5. I kind of rushed it. But after queen h5, I just go king g8. And then I'm up a piece. So he will actually survive the mate, but I'll be up a piece. So takes queen h5, and then we have one legal move. Yeah, and then we're up a knight. Okay, last one. Equal material. Well, we're down like a pawn or two. We're down a couple pawns. This bishop kind of stands out to me. So does his queen. His queen might be able to be trapped, actually. It only has like one square right now. So this check drops the knight immediately. Plus it doesn't attack his queen. Yeah, but he only has the one square, so his queen might be able to be trapped. So what about g3? And then there we go. Reverse engineered. So g3, his queen can't move. Um, yeah, so he only has the one square, and then we have this discovery, and we get a queen for 2 pieces. Should be the solution. Although, still, he does still get some. He gets a lot out of it, but I think it's g3. Yeah. Okay, I'm done, and I'll just get one wrong now. Okay, so what? That took me 25 minutes. Yeah, that's a slow run for me, but I got the job done. But it was, yeah, a bit slow. 25 minutes. Okay, I guess I'm going to do classical now. I don't want to, but I do it in the hopes that it will improve my chess. So yeah, wait for a game now. I'm just gonna wait 3. Oh, got a game already. Newish account, but he's got a good number of classical games, so I'll play him. 1989 opponent, Shloki. And we have a French. And I'm going to try my new line. I'll be brave. I'm going to my first time unveiling it in classical. Oh, and but we have the exchange. Somebody messaged me. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think I like to just go knight f3. So this might be the Morzevich line. I think this is a Morzevich line. It's like a waiting move to see what white does. I'm not sure if knight f3 is actually the best move. It might be something else. But yeah, so yeah, I think this is a Morzevich line. The waiting move, because I think it can transpose into different variations. Knight f6, I presume, is the main response. And then I'm not sure. Like, do I want to take or do I want to play bishop d3? My opponent is asking me if I'm on Twitch, so hopefully he doesn't watch the stream, and because in a classical game, that's a huge disadvantage. Yeah, nothing else really floats my boat other than taking on f6 and bishop d3. I don't love the idea. I mean, I could take on f6 and then play c3, but then he always gets this c5. But if I play bishop d3, he might still just have c5. Bishop d3, c5. Okay, I don't really know what to do. I'm going to play bishop d3 though. I don't know. I'm hesitant. Because takes. What am I doing with that bishop? Okay, I'll do it. Whatever. It's probably fine. Was it worth the 2-minute think? Probably not. Probably not. That's a big time investment for a move that might ultimately not matter. Okay, he's thinking though. That's good. Well, it might not be good. My move might be terrible, but it's natural. How could it be so bad? So if he does play c5, he just castles, and I think I'll do the same. I don't think there's any need to get fancy there. And I don't know. I can only envision him taking on e4 because otherwise it's hard to find or c5. Other than knight takes e4, c5. I don't know. Maybe b6 is an idea. Ah, yeah, b6 is annoying. Yeah, so if he plays b6, that might prompt me to take on f6. Yeah, there's c5. Yeah, I think I just take it. What's okay? So if I take, then he does this little intermezzo, which doesn't bother me. But I could also take on f6 first and then just win a pawn. But am I keeping that pawn? You know, knight a6. It's not a easy pawn to keep. I would have to trade on a6 if I wanted to keep it. I do like removing a defender though, and then I have more attacking options here. If I take on c5 first, yeah, potentially it could transpose to the same thing. It just doesn't recapture right away. Be careful about mentioning anything in the chat while I'm still playing, like while I can still play the move. Yeah, so the other option is I could go knight takes c5, but it's the same deal. It's the same deal. Bishop takes c5, and I don't know if I can hang on to the pawn. There might be knight a6 again. Okay, I'm just going to minimize chat because people are throwing out moves, so chat is minimized now. Yeah. Yeah, using a lot of time here. I'm leaning towards just taking on f6. Because again, I've removed a defender of the king. And GF I'm not too worried about. So I think I'm just going to take here. Yeah. And then I will take the pawn, but I don't plan to keep it. In fact, I can't. Well, I mean, I can't even hang on to it because he might just play knight d7, and then I can't even play b4 there. But I have this going. Yeah. Now, what if I don't even touch it? Like, what if I just try to defend it instead of? But eventually, he's going to build pressure on my pawn. I think I'll just take. Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking knight d7. Then maybe rook e1. Wait, yeah. I'm not 100% sure about that though. Maybe because since I am going to lose it, maybe I should have just considered c3. It's more dynamic. Maybe c3 was better. Oh well. So knight d7. Knight d7. C3 takes. Maybe I could just do it that way. What else? I don't really have any other ideas. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go C3. C3. Yeah, and then I don't know. Do I want to go to B1 because I'm just blocking my rook. So maybe I'll go to C2. Plus that helps dominate his knight. So yeah, maybe just bishop C2. My hesitation of that is that that's a nice avenue for my queen. Again, I hope this guy's not watching my stream because he mentioned something about it. So knight c5, bishop c2. Maybe b6. And yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable. I do think I had a better opportunity there. Yeah, and it's still maybe c3 instead of d takes c4 or d takes c5, and possibly something earlier was better too, like not taking on f6 maybe. Like anyways, he made a move. Yeah, so he just took. Yeah, let's just go to c2. So this guy's 1600 bullet, but almost 2000 classicals. So okay, he's FIDE 1420. And he wants to become a grandmaster. So I'm presuming he is a kid. His profile says a very good chess player trying to beat many people online and want to become a chess grandmaster. But if he is FIDE 1440 from India, well, he'll be very underrated. Because that's what I hear about from Indian players. But yeah, we're okay here. It's just that I feel like I might have been able to get more out of it because it's not so simple to improve from here. Like queen e2. I'd like to kick this knight away because obviously I would like to go into one of these squares. Yeah, and here he comes. Here he comes. Yeah, I do not have a good feeling about this. Yeah. I just don't have a good feeling about this. Doesn't look good. Yeah, this does not look good for me. This does not look good at all. Looks bad. The knight is just so strong on c5. That's my biggest problem here. And yeah, I'm going to lose for sure. I don't know, a4, a4, bishop b7. Already, I know I'm just in trouble here. I'm just in trouble. I might have to play b4. I might have to. Oh, it's so bad though. And then, yeah, because this is not going to cut it. Like, could I sack the exchange? Take, 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 take. Then I have, ooh. Then I have bishop g5, but he's got f6 there. But then I have, yeah. Well, there's rook b1, but how did I get such a bad position out of by move 11? Yeah, this guy's going to destroy me. That's my prediction. Especially once he asks me if I'm on Twitch. But yeah, so rook b1, bishop b7, b4. I don't know. Knight a6, or he could go to e4, but let's say knight a6. I don't know, maybe c4. I don't know. I'm going to play rook b1. I know it's ugly. I can't figure out any other idea. Because if I played something like rook e1, what am I doing on the following move? Eventually, I have to get going, right? Eventually, I have to play another move. So rook b1, just getting off of this bishop's diagonal. But I don't have a good feeling about this game. Yeah, this guy's RD is 67. Or this, yeah, and the rating suggests a kid because his graph only goes up. It's a year old and it only goes up for every time control. Well, not for blitz, but for rapid and classical. Yeah, his blitz has stagnated a little bit. And, well, no, here he just didn't play. But so his blitz has gone down, but his rapid and classical have gone way up. Okay, but yeah, I do not feel comfortable here. I like having the Horowitz bishops, but okay, so he goes for this like Queen's Indian type bishop a6 move. So I have rook e1. This is kind of strange. Like, I don't know what he's trying to do with that. What's the point of that? Oh, don't tell me. Really? And then he's going to play knight d3. Wow. That's insane. Yeah, I'm going to get clobbered. I'm going to get clobbered by this guy. Yeah, so if I go, so rook e1, knight d3. And if I go rook e4. I mean, It doesn't look great. I don't know, that's looking too messy. Knight takes c1. Maybe I'm fine. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm fine there. But that my rook is so awkward here. Yeah, knight d3. Plus he's getting the bishop pair there. Right? What a move, bishop a6. The alternative is to trade queens and then trade rook, to trade everything. But his pieces are better than mine. But maybe that's the better way to go. Queen takes d8, rook takes d8, rook d1. And yeah, I'll go for that. Okay. Probably shouldn't think here too long. So maybe he still just plays knight d3. Maybe I didn't achieve anything out of that. But here, maybe then I can just keep trading because now the queens are off. Yeah, so knight d3. Maybe bishop e3, and then I'm threatening knight d4. It also gives him a chance to start doubling on the d file, though. Knight d3, bishop e4, rook d7. But then so can I. So can I. So a lot of time invested into the first 14 moves. And the first like 4 or 5 were standard. And so basically the last like 9 or 10 moves has taken up 2/3 of my clock. Yeah, 6 minutes after move 14. Going to open up chat again to see if nobody said anything. Okay, ooh, that looks good too. Yeah, I missed that. But I'm not surprised. I'm not expecting to win this game. So I can give him an active rook, or I can get the double pawns. I would have double pawns and the bishop pair, though. But if we keep trading pieces after that, that's very bad for me. So otherwise, I could trade rooks and then. Then I guess I have to move the knight. 91. It's all very awkward. 91. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, that 91 and then f3. Hope to get. Hope to get king f2 and then hope to unwind. Okay, so this seems to have to be a slight improvement of the position of how it was like 3 or 4 moves ago. Because even though I'm cramped in here, it's not easy for him to exploit any of this. These bishops still hold a lot of influence on these squares, especially the dark sword bishop, just stopping rook d2. Okay, well, my knight's under attack, so I might have to take... Yeah, it looks like I have to take his knight. No, that's not true. I could move this bishop too. Okay, so let's look at the obvious first. And then I am holding there. And that is equal. But he has some more active pieces. Can I get more out of it? And that assumes that he trades, like maybe he doesn't recapture, maybe he flees. No, that doesn't make any sense. Sorry. Yeah, so okay. Yeah. So that would be, okay. So there's that. If I take this way, then, well, he still has to, it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. So the other option is to move this bishop somewhere, which is an interesting option. Probably not to d2, because then I'm forced to take here, and it's a little awkward for me. So yeah, maybe, so I could go bishop e3. I could go bishop e3, but yeah, then he retreats, or no, sorry, he can't retreat. Yeah, so then he might trade. Then we have both bishops on. So I think both ideas are valid. Both ideas are valid. Maybe I'll go bishop e3. But bishop e3, he can actually just move the knight. And it's still kind of awkward for me. Yeah, otherwise takes, then bishop e3. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, bishop e3 would be interesting, but his pieces ultimately would be more active than mine. Yeah, so bishop e3 here. Okay, so e5, possibly. Or he might just bring in the king f8, g6. These are the only three moves I can really see for black. Yeah, and I can do the same, which I think I will do. And trade rooks. And I'll be happy to get a draw against this guy. Because I was not feeling it in this game. I was not feeling good. And he has a time advantage. He's lower rated, but I don't care. I was not feeling good about this game from start to finish. So to me, losing 2 or 3 points with a draw is fine. Yeah, I'm going to continue to get active. Okay, that's a good square for him. So I could, this doesn't really do anything. I could bring the king over, because I don't want the rook to be passive like this. What kind of life is that? The problem with this is that his king gets extra active. Takes time. This takes time. Okay, I will do it though. Well, plus he was threatening bishop c3 too. Yeah, so I had to bring the king. I didn't have a choice really, other than, yeah, I had no choice. So, okay. So I assume king e7. Then I can push the b pawn, or I can play bishop d4, but I don't like bishop d4 because of e5, or even just he might even just take me up on that and then somehow get these pawns. So yeah, I'm leaning towards b3. But is he creating weaknesses here? Okay, whatever. I'm playing b3. And if he plays king d6, I don't know. I don't have rook d1. I mean, but it's playable, but his king is getting so active there. So king d6, I guess I will play c4 to stop his rook from getting action on the d file. And so where is he going to go? I don't know if he can go to e5, so that's out. So he has two squares. And I presume he'll go to h5. And so I could continue putting my squares on light. Yeah, I want my pawns on light squares here. That's an easy equation. So I think I'll just play h3 here. Although it's actually protected. So I don't have to protect it. But I could play g4 or a4. Actually, maybe a4 because he might have b5. No, b5 can't be too good for him. Yeah, so maybe g4. And then if he attacks g4, I don't know. I'm playing g4. I think g4, rook h3, though, is annoying. Yeah, that is annoying. So do I play a4? Yeah, okay, maybe I'll play a4. a4. And maybe I shouldn't have allowed this. It does allow me to trade bishops, though. But I actually don't want to trade bishops anymore because my pawns are better. But I could give a check. And if he plays king f5, but he might even just keep advancing. But that, I might be able to get rook d1 in. And if I can do that, that's not good for him. So king e5. That's an interesting move because now he renews his threat of rook h2. Well, first by trading first and then rook h2. So I might need to take f4 is the other option, but then I'm putting it on a dark square and I'm killing my bishop. Yeah, it's still interesting though, because if he goes in here, then I have g4. But those pawns, even like, that might be dangerous even if I win the bishop, because I'm giving away a lot to get that done. And he might just come in here and then this doesn't make sense anymore. I think I have to take that. Okay, and then he thinks here again for some reason. Okay, and so I can go, whoa, sorry, he's attacking me. Ooh, am I going to lose a pawn here? No, it should be fine. Okay, so I'll have h4. Check. I mean, I can't let him get active, so we have to do that. So check, and then king. So I don't know what he thinks so long, but okay, king e4. Does that worry me? No, not really. Maybe I go rook d1. Could that be interesting? I am going to have to go there anyways. Try rook d1. Then king e4. So let's say he goes king e7. King e4. This check doesn't bother me because I'm getting super active there. King e5. King e5, rook g6. Then I can create a passed pawn here. That's looking very good. Ooh. Yeah, so let's give a check. So king c6, check. I don't like that. I don't like that. Can I trap his rook? Because I don't want this. Ugh. I think I misplayed this a little. Maybe not. I don't know if I had a better option. So what if I do this? I just don't like his king getting in there. Maybe I defend it. Maybe I defend it. Maybe I defend it. I don't know if there was a way to do that better. I don't think so. Because he always had king c6. So I don't know. Probably there wasn't. That seems to be a mistake. I'm getting active here. He wants that? Still, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. This seems to be a mistake. My king is a superhero now. I can even just lock him out. Yeah. Yikes. Could almost just even trap the rook now. No, he'll be able to survive, but yeah, that's... I think f5 was a mistake. So maybe rook g6 proactively, but I have the active rook. So take here. He's going, yeah, this is looking pretty good for me now. Yeah, f5 just... didn't look good. Yeah. I think he's regretting that decision. So we just let his time run a little bit. The more it runs, the more in time pressure he will be. So every second he thinks is better for me. Stating the obvious, but okay, interesting. Not a bad move, eh? But did he just trap himself? Takes. Maybe not. Oh, that's an interesting move. Interesting move. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I should have taken there first or... Actually, he had this check. Ooh, he had that check. I should have probably taken there first. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Another tough choice. That was a good move by him. Okay, take care. Yeah, that g5. Wasn't expecting that. Ooh. Tough choices here. Tough choices. Yeah, I've got a lot of tough choices. And then passivity. I have to do it. Yeah, I'm sure I could have done that a better way, but that G5 was not on my radar. Oh shit, eh? I might be losing here. That G5 move really caught me off guard. Well, I don't know. How does he do it, though? How does he do this? His best hope is just to keep checking me, I think. So let's go here. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. So let's bring up the king. I think. I wonder if I should even go this way. No, I got to touch this. So, but I'm not. Oh yeah, no. Okay, yeah. Let's go here. So the check is the biggest worry, but Oh, because he's got this too. He can get a draw this way, potentially. See, the mistake, this would be the mistake. Like, that's no question. I think he has to give me a check and then go king b1. Or just king b1 immediately. Yeah, just king b1 immediately. Ooh, that's a problem, eh? Yeah, just unfortunately, king b2, I mean. King b2 is a big-ass problem. That's the move. This also works, but yeah, king b2. Did I somehow misplay that? I didn't have a choice. Oh, yeah, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. I think I have to take it. Oh. And then I think I'm going to go forwards. No, this doesn't make sense. I don't want to go here, so I want to go here. Or do I want to take the pawn? I don't know. He's going to queen before me. But I will end up with the extra pawn. And this is a draw, I think, with proper play, but it's not simple. Oh, it's a check too. Oh, I promote with check. That was not planned. He's offering me a draw here. He's definitely a kid. Yeah. So this still may be a draw, but it's not simple. It's not a simple draw. My king is not well placed though. Okay, build up some increment. But yeah, I think this is a draw. Now he only has one check. This might have been a bit of a mistake because I should have covered this square. Yeah. So I can cover that. I want to cover these two squares. Can I do that? I don't think I can cover both squares. I'm trying to cover his checks. I wonder if I should come in this way. Or just push the pawn. Maybe I'll lead this way and then push the pawn. And hope that I can avoid perpets here. I don't know the proper technique. Just push. Well, here he only has the one check, and then he doesn't have a good check, so I will push at this point. So he has queen a7, and then I go here and he has no more checks. Yeah, no more checks. Then it's my turn again. Oh, I'm blind. Blind as a bat. Here. And then he has a check. And I'm not progressing. And then I go here, he has this other check. Yeah, so that's, I might have to come here. I might have to go in front of the pawn. Oh, but that's a draw. Yeah, this is a draw. Yeah, shit, hey. This is a draw. I gotta try to grind it out though. Did I already go king a7? I can't remember if I was on a7 already. Try it out. Yeah, this is a draw. His king is too close. I should not have let his king get that close. That was my mistake. When it was closer here, I should have just kept pushing. I should not have let his king get close. Try this one out. I should not have let his king get close. Long game. Okay, so he blundered here. He blundered. He got sloppy. He got sloppy. That was a draw. I'm pretty sure that was a draw. So knight pawn, though, should not be a problem. Yeah, he screwed up. He screwed up. Or he just got tired of, maybe he thought it was a win for me. Like, okay. So I got the win, but did not feel good about that game. Whoa, got dizzy there. Ugh. Yeah, did not feel good about that game. So let's analyze it without the engine and then with the engine. So it was an exchange French, and then what I believe is a Morzevich line. Couldn't remember what to do after knight f6. It might just be taking, but bishop d3 has to be okay. And then I burned a lot of time here. Yeah, this was all very awkward. I don't know if this was the best move. Maybe I had a better move here. Hello, Hugh. You're thinking bishop e3 instead of rook b1? Okay, I will look at that. Yeah, maybe the way I did it was not the best because his knight ends up on c5. So maybe I should have just taken on c5 here first. Oh, it's the same thing though. It's the same thing. I don't think it's different. But maybe c3. c3, let him give me... Yeah, maybe c3 was better. Maybe c3 might have been better. Because his knight was so annoying on c5 here. I did not like this position. So instead of rook b1, Hugh says bishop e3. I think I just didn't know what I was going to do long term, like bishop b7, queen e2. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. I might have been panicking here. I think also like bishop e3, he trades queens, and then bishop b7. It's kind of awkward for me. Okay, so I played rook b1, and then bishop a6, and oh God, I was really hating this. Traded queens, and yeah, I just didn't see any of this. I still thought like knight d3 here might have been better. I guess I played bishop e3, and he's not really. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm okay here. Did not feel good though, and yeah, traded everything off. I would have been fine with getting a draw here, and then he did not play this very well. This was a bit of a hope chess move. My king just gets more active, and yeah, so here I'm not sure if I could have done better. I don't think so. Hello, we study. I'm not sure if I had better here. Maybe king e4, because again, f5 does not bother me. And it stops his king from, boy, he can't go there anyways. I don't know. Maybe this was fine. Oh, you were the opponent. Yeah, good game. I did not feel good in the first half of the game. Yeah, so a5 was played. I give the check. Yeah, and again here, I don't really think I could have done anything better. Yeah, and then just f5 was a big mistake, big blunder. But g5, I just was not on my radar. Yeah, and I do not think I played against this correctly. First of all, I'm not sure about this check. Probably that is good for me. But even so, I think I should have just taken on e6 first. But I didn't have much time here, and that caught me off guard. Yeah, so he took here, and I recaptured. Yeah, I don't think I had better. No, yeah, I don't think I had better. I think that was correct. And same thing here. Yeah, I had so many tough choices here that I had to make quickly. I didn't want to give a check because I didn't want to be in the situation where I have to keep defending my a pawn. Plus, I guess he just has king c5 probably. So I think this was the correct. I think I made the correct decisions here. Had to go passive. I think. I mean, yeah, I think this was the correct choice. And then he blundered here too. He took on a4. I don't know why he didn't play king b2 or rook c5, but king b2. King b2. Let's say rook f1 takes. Actually, maybe that is still winning because it's close though. My king isn't well placed, but if I can trade my rook for this pawn and take this pawn, that's a win. These are Dvoretsky's rule. But I don't know if I can make that happen. That's the thing. So king b2, yeah, rook f1, rook takes a4. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I think that's his best shot here. Actually, maybe I wonder if rook g1 would have been better. So maybe king b2, rook g1, rook takes a4. Then I go king a6 and rook b4. Yeah, takes, push. Yeah, I think that's a win. But I think rook g1 would be the best response. I'll look at that after with the engine. Okay. But still his best shot, I think. And then here. Yeah, and then unfortunately for him, I promote with check, which gives me a useful tempo, although I'm not sure if that mattered. Unfortunately, my king is in front of my b pawn. If it wasn't, if it was anywhere else, then I just pushed the, oh, sorry, the g pawn. Then I just put the g pawn, and I'm clearly winning. But my king is not well placed here. In fact, when I played king g5, I guess I had to play, right? Maybe not. Maybe I should have even just played h5 here. But that's hard to see ahead of time. Yeah. And then I promote with check. But I do think this is a draw. And he was, and I don't think I should have let his king come close. I did that on purpose because I thought I would have greater chances to fork and skewer. But later it became a problem because if I trade queens when his king is close, because I have a rook pawn, that's a draw if I ever trade queens. So I think in hindsight, like here, I should have just like pushed the pawn. Yeah, because I let his king get close. But then then where was it? Yeah, here. So rook g1 was his blunder. He had a lot of time. He can just keep giving me checks. And it's very hard for me to... Oh! Well, I guess he can't. But he can't go there. But he's got rook 8. He's got, queen a2, though. Queen a2. It's still tricky. I don't know. Maybe this is still win. Maybe this is still fine with his king close. Because it's still tricky for him. But yeah, this was a mistake. And yeah. Okay, let's look at that with the engine now. Long game and analysis. Just waiting for it to finish here. Ooh, so... Okay, so I guess there was actually... Okay, there's a bunch to learn from here. So from the top... So I was better in the opening. I did miss some opportunity. Okay, so here, yeah, here I wasn't sure. And it's... Yeah, so here... So bishop d3 is the main line, and or I could take... They were fine. So you can play anything there, basically. And then I castled. So I missed an opportunity to take first. I don't know how accurate this is, though. Oh, it seems... Okay, maybe it is. So taking... I should have taken first. And then h4? Wow. Okay. Interesting that only h4 is like the best move. Just h4. And if he does nothing, we can immediately attack. I think we have like a fishing pole follow-up. Wait, sorry. No, knight g5 first. Immediately. Yeah, it's like, okay, wow. Wow, it just wins on the spot. Wow. h4, holy smokes. What a move. Rook e8 is the best move here, or one of the best. But, okay. Yeah, if I can't make the engine much better because it'll crash my computer. That's why I have it on as it is, the 7 megabyte version. Because I've got a lot of stuff going on my computer right now, like streaming software. I have CPT running in the background, Chessbase. So So yeah, there was an opportunity there to take and then play h4, and whoops, and not h4 immediately, because then he can apparently there's some difference here, which I'm not going to look at right now. And then here I had another opportunity. So knight takes c5 was the best move, which I did consider, but I thought it ultimately would not make a big difference or any difference. But for some reason it does. Oh, I guess I could have just played b4 there. And if knight a6, do I trade? Yeah, I can just take on a6. I don't know. I thought it didn't really make much of a difference. Oh, but also by taking on f6, his bishop just gets too strong in this diagonal. That was a big problem I had. So that was a mistake. I don't think it was so much that it's because I let his bishop go to f6, I think. And then this was all fine for the most part. Instead of rook b1, any other move, apparently we can play b4. And if takes, then rook b1. Okay, I don't understand that. What the hell is that? Moves the knight somewhere. And then, oh my God, and then I can get a pawn back. Okay, wow. Tactics. Yeah, that's crazy though. But this was not terrible. Rook b1 was not terrible. Then this was all fine, although it was not fun to play, and it took a lot of my clock time. This is all equal. And I think once he plays f5 is when, So f5 was an inaccuracy, but to me it felt more than that. And then this was actually not, so he's actually still holding a draw. But I guess this was the key. So g5 was actually a blunder, but I thought it was interesting at the time. So he can surprisingly still hold a draw by taking on b4. And then rook g6. And he's holding a draw here. So I probably would have continued like this. And then computer is suggesting rook h6. I guess, okay, interesting. Yeah, because if I come back, then his king comes back, and I can't really make progress there. Okay, so he was still holding a draw, but this was actually the mistake for him. Okay, and then I blunder here. So I am winning. So I was curious about this, and I guess I am winning. Yeah, I was not 100% sure. But rook g2 is the only winning move, though. See, I would have played king a6. And apparently, but then he has to play rook c4. It's not as simple. This is not simple for both sides, for either side. Rook c4 is the only drawing move. Wow. So there's a lot of only moves there, and they're not easy. Okay, but yeah, he took. And then, wow, so taking was a blunder. I had to play rook b1. And then either rook b7 or rook b5. And can I just go here? Yeah. Okay, so why not here? Why does it matter? Oh, it wants me to stop him from giving me checks here. And then I lose a tempo by coming back. And if I go here, then I also wasted tempo with that. And if I take, then he just takes the pawn, I think. Wow, this is tricky, very tricky endgame, very tricky. Yeah, rook b1, wow. So rook b1, And then rook b5. Oh, that is tricky. Yeah, this is very complicated. Yeah, rook b1, king c2. Yeah, I'm not doing that because okay. So this is actually a draw. Yeah, this is what I thought. It was a draw, but not simple for black. And so this is actually a mistake. Wow, the best move for black, the only drawing move is king e7. So hard. Who's going to do that? King e7. The only drawing move. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But maybe it makes sense because his king is close, and if we give a check, he can block it. And suddenly we're the ones. Yeah, yeah. Still tricky though to play king e7 there. Whoa. It's an interesting idea though, because even if white successfully forces a trade of queens, his king is right in there to block us. Yeah, it actually makes sense when you think about it, but yeah, hard to consider. Yeah, and this is yeah, winning now. So, and then I blundered back. So I need to go to the F file. So how does this progress the position? I guess, yeah, it's not simple. It's not simple. So how does this help? I don't even understand. Okay, it wants to go somewhere, but the computer's doing its weird thing. So maybe it wants to ultimately go to the back rank. It says this is winning too. It might just be because we can triangulate back. Yeah, it's so complicated. Check. Oh, then we can go here. Yeah. Ooh, tricky. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Then this was just apparently, and this is actually what I do in the game. Go to the 8th rank. Yeah, so maybe it makes sense to get the king out of the way, and then yeah, the queen can shelter check. So I did have that idea eventually, but yeah, tricky. Okay, yeah, I hate like queen and pawn, and there's certain end games that I hate. I think knight and pawn, and queen and pawn. Those are the most annoying end games, in my opinion. Yeah. Queen and pawn and knight and pawn. Terrible. Okay. So that was a long game end analysis. I'm going to switch over to chess.com because I'm on the precipice of setting a new personal best. And so I'm going to give it a try here. And I will update the stream title. And give it the old college try, even though I never went to college. So that's maybe not a good thing to say, because so let me load that here, and I think I'm good to go. Yeah, okay. Wish me luck. Everything's loaded. Okay. Yesterday okay. So playing a 2085 opponent as black, and we have a Smith Morra maybe. And here we go. My track record against a Smith Morra is pretty good. Hello, Diagloth. But yeah, let's see how I do here. So yeah, so he's going to do this, eh? Okay. So it'll be interesting. So if he does play rook d1, I have a little surprise. Not a surprise, but yeah, kind of a surprise. It's, well, this whole setup is computer. Okay, so he plays bishop e3. It's not so common. I think I play knight c4 here. It seems too on the nose. I'm gonna play it there. I don't remember if that's best. He's immediately back, so I don't know if I can take on b2 because he has knight b5. Yeah, I'm skeptical, but that knight c4 was best there. So I've got bishop c4. No, I don't. Knight f6. Knight f6. Okay, I think I can go knight f6. Okay. Knight f6. Okay, gotta watch my clock. I'm already down a minute on the clock. Okay. Yeah, God. I'm nervous here. Knight a3 seems completely wrong. I don't want to go to b6. I don't want to go to a5. Maybe I go back to a5 with my tail between my legs. Oh, it seems so wrong. But this is no better. I guess I'm going to go back here. It seems wrong. Like, yeah, the knight c. I was skeptical about knight c4. And I think that was an inaccuracy. Okay. So, yeah, now maybe bishop c5. Just offering a trade there. Oh, there's a fork. There's a fork. Yeah, he takes and then there's a. Oh wait, but it's not a bad fork. I can do it. Bishop c5 takes b4. I take the knight. Ooh, can I do it? Okay, maybe I can do it. Maybe I can do it. Down 2 minutes on the clock now. Fortunately, he played like h3. He made a couple of weak moves. Like h3 was terrible. Okay, so if he doesn't capture, what will he do? Yeah, he does. Okay, so takes. If knight b5, I just go rook b5. If e5, okay, I could go queen c7, or I could return. No. I have to bring the yeah. Let's just bring this back. Quick blunder check. Just going back home. Okay, just going back home. And yeah, the knight is still kind of weird on a5, but okay, I think I just castle now. And don't overthink it. Okay. Okay. b4, no. Maybe improve the knight. Is that an improvement though? D5, rook e8 or d5? D5? No. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here. Queen e7? Yeah, maybe queen e7. Okay, queen e7. So I'm threatening queen c5. It's not real. It's not a threat, but it's an option. It's an option. And then, okay, then go here or d5 immediately. No, I don't think that works. My queen's undefended. D6, maybe D6. Okay, D6. And then I'm thinking rook F D8. So my knight is still on A5 is still awkwardly placed. I don't know how to improve it. Like knight C6 and then what? Like I don't really want to put it on E5. I don't really want those double pawns. So rook F E8. And yeah, I'm not sure what to do after that. Okay. Oh shit. No. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. But yeah, I didn't see that though. E5. Yeah, I can take. But yeah, I got to be very careful here. He's some tactics brewing. Like if this rook gets traded off, then E5 again is a threat. Yeah, so he might try to make that work. Like, so what if? But then, well, it's hard for him to make that happen though. Yeah, so knight B5. Yeah, he's okay. So first of all, I might just play E5 to. Well, it doesn't even stop it though. It doesn't even stop it. I hate this knight. I might just go back knight C6 now. In fact, knight C6 solves some of my problems, so I will play it. So, yeah. So if F4, which I think he might play, otherwise, why did he play knight H2? Yeah, again, go back here. Ugh. But this, yeah, they're starting to be. Do I? Whatever. I'm making it. It's a move. Okay, so yeah. It's also awkward. Do I want this? What am I? I don't know what to do. This is hard. Push. Maybe. And then play around this. I'm killing my bishop. Can I go here? No. Retreat? But then, okay, yeah, maybe. Knight D7 push. Oh, it seems wrong. How can I get there safely? Okay, knight D7 seems so wrong. Okay, I'm probably going to regret that. Oh, and I spent time on it too. Probably going to regret this. Knight D7. What a stupid, weird move. I don't know. I couldn't come up with a plan and I'm just panicking. Yeah, okay. Well, he forces my hand there. I got to play quicker now too. Yeah. Okay. That's not going to do anything. Shit. Seems wrong. Whatever. I don't know. I'm running out of time. Wow, I'm just getting pushed back and playing terribly here. Okay. F5 now. Oh, he's hitting this though. Okay, this defends. Okay. And then he can get his knight back in. I butchered. I wasted my chance. I had some opportunity and I missed my opportunity. Okay, so do I have f5? I don't see how. Queen h4? What am I threatening there? Here, I guess. Is that a thing? Not anymore, it's not. So yeah, again, this doesn't achieve anything. I could go here trying to create some weakness. Push. No. I had no other idea there. No other idea. Yeah, and then I'm going to close all this up. Okay, he might try for g4, but okay, yeah, I don't think. Oh, I didn't see the check. Oh, he wins a pawn here. Crap. Well, he gets a pawn back. I was always up a pawn. But... Actually, no, he might lose the bishop. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I went wrong. I don't know where I went wrong this game. He does win a pawn after all. Yeah, he fixed the bishop problem. Ah, damn, eh? I don't know. That sucks. I don't know where I went wrong. I don't really want that. Whatever. I don't have time. There's no increment here. I'm just losing here. Yeah. I don't know. Too easy for him. So he, pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. That's my next move here. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. Just too easy for him. And he just, yeah, he's just. Okay, dumb game. I'm not happy with that one. Not just because I lost, but I played this guy 3 times, and he won every game. How come I keep getting paired up against him? Can I see my past games against somebody? How do you do that on chess.com? Is there a way to... There must be a way. Oh, here. There's a big button right here. Okay, so let me go to this screen. Okay, so I played him back in February and August. Okay, so let's analyze that game. Yeah, I don't know. I was just very annoyed about that game because I don't know. I didn't know what to do. So, I hate how chess.com, like, if I use the arrow keys, it stops after a few moves. Like, okay, so then, yeah, I'm not sure about the knight c4. And I just hate losing in general. I hate losing. But knight c4. Oh, come on, chess.com. Let me use the arrow keys. Don't just stop after it. It's such a bug. I can't. Let me use the arrow keys. Why do I have to click on this stupid move? Let me use the arrow keys. Jesus. So knight c4. Maybe it was too slow. Wait a second. Oh, yeah. Because knight c4, my plan was if he went here, I was going to take on b2. But then as soon as he played bishop d4, I saw that he had knight b5. So knight c4, I think, just ended up being a little bit too slow. You can't see the full board. Why did it do that? I have to go back here then. Okay, strange. Oh, if I click on the analysis, okay, I see. This should work now. There we go. Oh yeah, because I was going to look at it. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this. So first I'm going to look at it without the engine, and then I'll switch over to the engine and switch the scene. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Okay, so yeah, I think knight c4 was a little bit slow. It's not like a big mistake or anything, but just optimally. But then, yeah, I spent so much tempi just moving my knight back. So yeah, I think knight c4 was not optimal, and then h3 seemed terrible on his part. Played bishop c5, and this was all good. I don't know where I went wrong. That's part of the frustration. This seemed bad too from him. Maybe I still shouldn't have touched my rook, but I just didn't know what to do. And then I got into, yeah, and then this, yeah, my knight was always awkward here. My knight was always awkward. I should never have touched the knight. And I'm probably still fine here. And that was, I didn't see bishop a2. Yeah, and they just went to pawn. Well, gets his pawn back, and my position sucks. He just crushed me out of nowhere there. Like, yeah, so knight a4 was not optimal, and then I just kept moving the knight around. I should not have touched that knight. Yeah, okay, let's look at it with the engine. So the knight c4, let's see what it thinks. And it's going to take a long time. Chess.com analysis is super slow. Yeah, it was not optimal. Like, I should have just played bishop c5 maybe. How come not bishop c5? What's wrong with this? I guess e5 is apparently... No, this is fine. Bishop c5. Yeah, I mean, this is Stockfish 11, so it really doesn't know too much. And it's such a shallow depths. So this isn't going to be too useful for me. Chess.com engine. It's so slow. It's not... I'll probably just look at this more on my own, because it's going to be too slow to do this. I'll skip ahead to try to pinpoint where things went wrong. I mean, I'm better. It's -2, but again, it's Stockfish 11, so I'm still better here. Still better. Still equal now. No, and then I guess f6 was a mistake. Yeah, opening up my king there. And then he can infiltrate on the light squares, but it's still just +1. And then +2. Oh, I should not have taken, huh? Well, hard not to, though. Yeah, and I'm just losing there. So I think f6 was kind of a critical point, but yeah. Yeah, I just didn't consider bishop a2. Okay, kind of an annoying game. I am going to try another one. But I especially don't like it when I lose out of theory. Because I know that opening pretty well, so that's why it hurts extra bad. Okay, anyways, playing at 2074. And this time we are white. But yeah, that loss hurts. I just don't like losing. Ah, yeah. I forget. I think I just play C3. I don't want to waste time on it. And I forget here. It's like, do I actually take? Oh, okay, I'm gonna take. I forget my theory here, but I'm just gonna take, and then I could take on E5, but I'm gonna try D4 and pretend I know what I'm doing. And then D5, like, dare I? Bishop E7. I mean, knight E7. Dare I? Or bishop G5 first? Oh, and then I might have D6. I think I have D6 here. I think this is a thing. And then bishop G5. Or, yeah, now what? Because, yeah, I think D6 is right. And then just knight C3, just develop. Yeah, just develop now. So he castles, and then I come in here. Yeah, so knight D5 takes, and then what? Doesn't seem right. Bishop G5, come in with a check. How do I proceed here? I could take and then knight D5. Could I play E5? E5 rook E8. Oh, that's not good. I kind of like bishop G5. Bishop G5 F6 check. Just I kind of like some of the control. Let's try bishop G5. Bishop G5. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this check. Okay. Could almost let him just take here. I don't have a great. Should I offer this trade? Maybe. Maybe. Let's try it out. Try that out. Interesting. It's a very interesting opening. That'll be interesting for me to analyze more on my own. What did he do? He took here. Okay. I don't even know if I want it. Well, I better take it. Okay. So I'm assuming bishop B8. And then I'll just tuck back here. Then he's got queen C7. He's going to go there first. Okay. Same thing. Interesting. Very interesting opening. But he's got the bishop pair and he's untangling. Yeah, so I like that's a plan for him. Okay, well, how could I not go here? So, I mean, he's got to go with B8. And then check. I need a rook here first. Yeah, so maybe rook a d1, but then this is coming. But then I can take here, so it's not a bad idea. Okay, so bishop b7, I can take on d7, which he might allow. He does have the bishop pair and 2 Horowitz bishops. Interesting. What's the point of that? I don't know. So I don't really want to go here because this is still very close to working. What about queen h5? Queen h5, g6 loses for him. So he I guess he just gets off this. He just goes there. King g8. Now I like the rook. I don't know what his last move was about. I'm confused about queen e7. So I like rook d3, I think. Then we just get this position again. So rook d3, rook lift. Play it and be brave. So yeah, bishop b7, then we do this again, which I think is fine for him. Oh, he's got b4 after that. Okay, so can I go check here? No, because he just takes and then check and he's fine. Okay, what if I go here again and then king g8? It's close to being good for me, but okay. This is the most aggressive looking line, so I'll go here. So king g8, then maybe rook g3, or bring in the other rook, maybe bring in the knight. So king g8, knight d5. What am I doing though? Rook h3 is kind of nice actually. Rook h3, he pushes here. Then we have this. Yeah, maybe. It's aggressive looking. Let's just play it. I'm getting a little low on the clock, so I have to play a little bit on intuition. Very interesting opening though. Yeah, very fun. Like that d6. Because I remember looking at it. I don't know if it's the exact same line. I think it was that line though, that d6 idea. I've never got to play it though. It's the first time I've got to play it. That's why I'm unsure about the continuation. But so, what if queen f7 can almost go check here, but my knight is not protected. So I think he can play it. Check unfortunately doesn't quite work. Very close to working. Shit. Go d5 now. Looks like I'm fizzling out. It's fizzling out here. And I burned a lot of time trying to get something going. So what if he pushes d4? I'll just go all in and hope for a miracle. Tough choice. I was thinking to coming in with a knight. I didn't quite like this. So if we go here. Check. That might win a pawn. So that might be playable. Knight, this might win a pawn. Bing, bang. No. Yeah, it's worth trying, but yeah, knight f5, bishop c8, knight a6. Yeah, that would win more than that, right? So I don't think he can play bishop c8. This is too good. Yeah, I don't think he can do that. So yeah, well, he'll have to take. Yeah, he's going to take. And he's got twice as much time, and a bishop versus a knight. And a good bishop versus a okay knight. Can I can do the same thing. I'm gonna. Okay, he's gonna kick it out though for sure. He does not like my queen. No, he doesn't. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back. Oh wait, no, this isn't where I was. Where was I? Okay. Well, I forget where this knight was before. Can I go here? I don't have anything. Where was the knight before? It was here, wasn't it? Yeah, I put it on the wrong square. Oh shit, this is a threat. Okay, let's go here then. Yeah, I got nothing. And he just vacuums up everything. Damn. Ah. I don't know. Yeah, I had, 2 losses in a row. I had my chance. I had my chance. Fuck. Yeah, and that's I just repeated into that. Oh boy. Tough. Fun opening though, for sure. There's no question about that. Yeah, of course he thinks on that move. Oh, the weird think. Dagloth, I'm going to go to bed after this one. It's past midnight. and I'm disheartened from 2 losses in a row, especially where I was, winning in both of them. Yeah. Okay, well, try something. It just seemed like I was like completely winning earlier. My knight is still poised nicely, but he has 10 million pawns. I'm not threatening anything here. I mean, he can just move. His queen covers this nice diagonal. If I can get the knight covering this square though, that would be good, but that's not happening. Maybe, I guess I could go knight there. Okay, well, let's go here. Keeping an eye on the rook, threatening here. It's a shame that I lost extra material though. Okay, try this because I have nothing else to hope for. Could even just take the knight and he takes with the. What is this? 58. Oh, what? What's going on here? Oh my God. Insane. Yeah, just wow. Crazy. I don't know, man. He goes for this crazy line. I don't know if he found that out of necessity or was that planned. I mean, wow. I don't know what he's thinking about on these moves because I don't know what he's like. He's finding these brilliant moves and not even. He doesn't play the follow-ups quickly, which is weird. Okay. I don't know. I want to look at his account. He's not scared of any. He's on a nice win streak, like 10 wins in a row. He's not scared of anything. Okay. He's not scared of anything. Like he goes down these very dangerous lines, which was completely unnecessary. It's just a really weird way for him to play. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to analyze that. It's too I don't want to look at it. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Unfortunately, I lost both of those classical games, where I'm sure I was winning in both of them, but dropped the ball along the way.